Hello, my fellow Shogun 2 players. Zaript here with the killer fish. Hello.
Hey guys.
And today we're casting a game, well, a match between ThePrussianPrince and Bane, who have uses nick Red Stag lately. And this is a match in a group stage of Red Warriors Invitational Domination. It's a 1v1 tournament which hosted by Agony Red. And, well, first map, as I understand, is a choice of ThePrussianPrince. It's a Gunma field.
Yeah, I think there are 10 maps in a map pool for the group stage, so you can choose one of them.
Yeah. And it's interesting, like, this time in a group stage, as I understand, maybe I got the rules wrong, you have to play 3 games. It's not best of 3, you just play 3 games. So you get either 3 wins or 2 wins, and the opponent get 1 win. Sort of like a point system. And, opponents finally loaded game.
Right, and there are 2 interesting dojos, the Sword Dojo and the Shrine. So
yeah, instantly. Well,
I guess players have to split their armies, or at least push quite heavily on one dojo to get it. Then yeah.
And here from the beginning we get this. I wouldn't call it mind games, but just because this is a match, I didn't tell ThePrussianPrince what I noticed. It's his job now because he is playing. The thing is, when Bane came to a lobby, he had a leadership gen, but then he switched to melee gen, and I think ThePrussianPrince, who was AFK for a bit, maybe not checked again. It actually could happen. And
yeah,
like the difference between melee gen and leadership gen would make dojos of different importance. Like for leadership gen, Shrine isn't that insanely important. He would prefer to go for Sword Dojo.
Yeah, so in case Bane can capture the Shrine and defend the Sword Dojo, he has actually even more moral than Prince has.
Yeah.
But yeah, and still they will have the same attack. At least until Prince is using that fight.
Yep. And now Prussian, I guess, following the same logic, goes for Sword Dojo because he himself have leadership gen with some points in melee.
Yeah.
So yeah, he isn't that fixed on morale. Let's see.
But I think he will send this Nagi attendant, which he put in the forest on his right. I think he will let it go, Brian, in the late game.
Well, definitely.
Most likely.
Well, I think maybe even from the beginning, because it will force Bane to send some cavalry to deal with it or something. It's just like testing, poking. You don't, obviously at this stage of a game, players most probably don't have absolutely clear plans because they don't know what opponent brings. And yeah, this game have quite a lot of issues with grouping. For example, if these 3 sword attendants and Nodachi in the middle for ThePrussianPrince are a single group, it may cost him some engagement, because I used something like this and almost stopped, because sometimes when you try to move them back, they actually try to turn and then move back.
They mess up the formation completely.
And
alright, so the game has started?
Yep, so will you go over build for ThePrussianPrince, for example?
Yeah, well, you can do it quickly, and then I go for Red Stack.
Okay, so ThePrussianPrince have Waka Readers near Sword Dojo. On his right flank he have 3 light cavalry attendants going for Shrine, and the same for Red Stag, Bane. In the middle, 3 sword attendants, all vanilla, 3 rank 2 Nodachi, leadership gen. Here we have BP Sam, rank 6, Yari Samurai rank 4, quite a sturdy unit. Yari Cavalry rank 2, rank 6, Fire Cavalry rank 6, and Yari Cavalry rank 6. So his heavy cavalry is indeed heavy.
Alright, for Bane we have got 4 light calves, 3 Yari calves level 2, 1 fire calf level 6, 2 monks level 4, 2 monks level 5. He is a sword general. He has a Yari level 2, Matchlok Ashigaru, and another Matchlok Ashigaru, and 1 attendant on his left flank going for the shrine.
He's going for it.
And take the calf engagement. Yeah, that's exactly why I do not like the sword attendants as meat shield, because you can just charge them. Yeah. So right now Prince is out of formation basically.
Yeah, and I think Bane have slightly cheaper calf overall, so his infantry should be stronger. But I honestly believe that at this point, Bane's these 2 monks, rank 5 and rank 2 on his right flank, they're out of position. They're too far away from a fight. Because this big messy blob in the middle may cost Bane a game if he doesn't react in time.
One important thing to mention is that Prince got the charge into the Nagi attendants on the right, so on the shrine, which maybe will make him win and so get the shrine in the end.
It's quite even so far.
Yeah, which is surprising.
So let's see. I would say Bane definitely is using his cavalry better at the moment.
Yeah, but there are 2 sneaking calf
for Prussian Prince, and we will see. And Bane doesn't have cavalry to punish stand and fight at the moment, and his melee gen so far doing freaking nothing.
Yeah, 11 kills, lost 3. Well, and now very nice recharge here. Bane didn't turn his units.
Well, only 50 kills so far, 15 kills on this charge. Other charge, I think Prussian Prince have troubles with his...
But overall, I think Prince
in a better shape.
Have this, at least his left flank is much better right now.
Look near Sword Dojo, these rank 5 monks are even in kills against this Yari Samurai. I guess here were 1 light cavalry involved. And
the game is over.
It should be.
Yeah, the problem was that Prince somehow managed to get a Sword Dojo, which is quite devastating for Bane, because Prince also has standard fight, so his units have +4 attack, and
also
beat it without a very perfect engagement or so.
Well, also Prussian Prince didn't waste any money on matchlocks, and when like his Wakas and 3 Nodachi were all in the middle, while 4 monks of Bane were kind of split up. And Bane was actually sacrificing a lot of cavalry. He had less heavy cav. That's like in that. I wouldn't say he was completely screwed up, but I think he didn't read engagement fast enough, how it will start and end. If he redistributed his monks towards the middle, he could have overcome it faster and maybe won.
Yeah, maybe.
And obviously he didn't get a shrine. He had lower morale. His melee gen didn't do enough, like nearly enough. Matchlocks. Let's see matchlocks for Bane.
I think they didn't kill much at all.
So. Well, it was only too much like cash, not that expensive.
Yeah. On the right targets, they can cause a lot of damage. So Yari Cap for Prince did best. The rest is just actually normal killing rate.
It's actually difficult to say. Maybe Banzai decided this game. I can't really tell. Reading this blob is very difficult.
If we take a closer look on this Nodachi, so they had Stand and Fight plus Sorotro plus Banzai, which means +7 attack, which is completely insane. Of course, also they do not route. So
And if
and also
yeah,
this BP Sam, it was very cost efficient. It lost 36 men only and killed 102.
but I wonder what it actually killed. Maybe it killed Yari Samurai of... no, not Yari Samurai. It's difficult to say.
I think they fought on Prince's left flank, but I'm not sure.
And actually, interestingly enough, Bane didn't have less cavalry. He had less expensive cavalry because of these matchlocks, I would assume. Maybe he just committed his cavalry wrong. I can't... Honestly, this is one of the battles, like 3 minutes 51 seconds, which you really need to dig deep. You should look at slow motion, and most probably the battle was decided by cavalry micro and by force distribution when initial connect happened. Because Prussian Prince had everything in the middle, while Bane had kind of spread up. That's my take on the things. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next game pretty soon.